Dear students, today we are going to discuss about green entrepreneurship. Green entrepreneurship refers to businesses and companies developing products or services that are usable everywhere and have the potential to protect the ecosystem. They must simultaneously ensure that solutions won't have a detrimental financial impact on the company. The concept of green entrepreneur rises from environmental concerns such as global warming, pollution, scarcity of natural resources, ozone layer depletion, climate change, and other disasters caused by the disruption in the ecosystem. Due to this growing awareness of environmental knowledge, consumers are becoming more receptive towards an eco-friendly or green product. So this inclination of the consumers leads to the development of the green market. The green market is an emerging market which fetches ample chances in every field such as green design, green supply chain, green production and many more. So, green entrepreneurship refers to a special subset of entrepreneurship that aims at creating and implementing solutions to the environmental problems and to promote social change so that the environment is not harmed. It has also been suggested that green entrepreneurship could be a new business paradigm instead of a subset of entrepreneurship, because green entrepreneurs have wider motivations than just launching eco-friendly products and services for a niche market. The term green entrepreneur is the combination of entrepreneurship and the environment. The green entrepreneur is the one who cultivates green business with the help of green practices. A green entrepreneur consciously addresses environmental or social problems or needs through the understanding of entrepreneurial ideas. They penetrate the market by swapping conventional or traditional products. The objective of the green entrepreneur is not only serving the customer with their green products or services, but also makes people aware of the green ecosystem. So the thought for green entrepreneurship originates from the combination of the main features of entrepreneurship itself, that is, innovation, risk, a brand new business ideas, and the social and ecological engagement of those who do business. Talking about the concept of green entrepreneurship appeared for the first time in the book The Green Entrepreneur, Business Opportunities That Can Save the Earth and Make You Money by Gustav Berle in 1991. Green entrepreneurship is one of those ideas which top officials, executives consider it as important, and they apply it practically. There are many companies and new projects that neglected the prominence of green entrepreneurship and consider it as a peripheral. Green entrepreneurs inherit these characteristics as they realize concepts with high risks that will be positive effect on the natural environment. They contribute towards social and environmental values for which they make great efforts for sustainable development while earning profits doing business. Green entrepreneurs took up the responsibility to make their environment eco-friendly while doing the business. This is the most prominent thing in today's India, where the level of pollution has been increasing with each passing day. In its one-time survey of environmental products and services (SEPS), the United States Census Bureau has already defined the environmental sector in the United States in a very similar way to that of the OECD or Eurostat, that is, the manufacture of products, performance of services, and the construction of projects used or that potentially could be used for measuring, preventing, limiting, or correcting environmental damage to air, water, and soil, as well as services related to the removal, transportation, storage, or abatement of waste, noise, and other contaminants. Entrepreneur thinks that green entrepreneurship is costly. We cannot deny this fact, but there are some arguments which are needed to be analyzed. Firstly, they aim to reduce the pollution by simultaneously reducing the costs. For example, they must focus on the reuse and recycle. With this, cost can be reduced and also the pollution. Secondly, establishing the green projects, including heavy expenditure, but in the long run, this expenditure will turn into a big investment and the great returns will be received. For example, subsidiary of Tata Power is India's leading solar company and has its headquarters in Bangalore, and it produced electricity in abundant quantity without leaving a slightest carbon footprint. Earlier studies on green entrepreneurship suggest that entrepreneurs embrace environmental values as the core component of their identity, which they use to develop competitive advantages for their company in the green markets. However, recent studies argue that green entrepreneurs may be driven by a well mix of green, social and ethical motives along with economic motives rather than being solely green oriented. Now we'll talk about the importance of green entrepreneurship. In recent days, green entrepreneurs play a very important role in the economic development of the country and also treated as the driving force towards the change of consumer behavior and also esteemed for launching, innovating, implementing and emerging new thoughts and for their rapid response to these changes. Indeed, there is a crucial variance between the way of looking at green entrepreneurship in developed countries and developing countries. Developed countries and international organizations like World Bank, UNCTAD, OECD, UNIDO, WTO and FAO incline to put maximum prominence on market opportunities and on the term green, while the developing countries tend to emphasize more on market needs and on the term entrepreneurship. From a developmental perspective, green entrepreneurship is progressively appropriate phenomenon which is still largely under-researched. While global inequality and growing unemployment pose major challenges to policymakers, the emerging effects of climate change and rapid loss of biodiversity, together with the widespread destruction of wildlife and natural habitats, composite the susceptibility of already burdened social groups and ecosystems. Green entrepreneurship also plays a significant role in job creation. Moreover, technological advancements and variation are extensively influenced by the nature of innovation and its determinants. The recent advances of globalization of economic procedures has drastically altered the outdated approaches used by the enterprises to innovate. Though remarkable advances has been made with environmental accounting and reporting as well as with technological research and implementation, the gap towards sustainability is still significant. So the understanding of precondition for the formation of green innovation is very crucial along with its triggers and barriers. Systemic alteration is desirable to substitute progress in accounting, economics and legal framework. According to a survey of UN Global Compact Accenture 2010, sustainability has become a principal worldwide component of corporate business strategies and highly relevant for the future of their businesses. But the global evolution to a green economy is only at the beginning, which is very challenging for the earth to wait. In the next decades, there will be rapid growth in industrialization, global population, and economic development. Resources are inadequate, and we must meet the requirements of people. Green entrepreneurship is the only path to deliver their commitments to provide efficient and safe operations in environmentally and socially responsible way. Talking about the environment prosperity, green entrepreneurship directly gives its benefit to the environment. Many customers will come forward to support the green businesses as it does not affect the environment. With this, green entrepreneurs can gain new customers to their organization. They manage the business for the benefit of the society, and they will not focus according to the profitable aspects in the business. They implement new and different ideas to the customers and run the business. Benefit for the business. As the public support is high in green business, the green entrepreneurs can directly develop the public relations to execute new ideas to the customers. The manufacturing process of green products should be monitored as the waste materials should not affect the environment. It is the benefit that green products do not contain much waste materials in the production process. Opportunities for improving business is increased. Green entrepreneurs may get many companies' contacts for their improvement or any innovative ideas to implement for the benefit of society, and many non-profitable organizations also come forward to encourage the green business, which is to the benefit of people. The government agencies will also give their sponsorships or contract for green businesses to implement their new ideas for the society. The Environmental Protection Agency EPA is consent to the companies to use the green product to earn the goodwill of the company. Talking about the government incentives. Environmental Protection Agency EPA is strict with the business organizations to reduce the pollution in manufacturing process of the industry. In green business, there is no pollution in the process and there will be less waste materials, so the government can provide incentives to the green entrepreneurs to highlight the business in the society and can also provide the benefit for the people. Talking about the customer opinion, the local customer will have the better perception about the company as the surroundings are not highly affected. Many technological-based companies produce heavy smoke and sound by which the local customer or people cannot survive in that particular area of the industry. Whereas in the green business, we can get positive responses from the people and also it benefit for the society as the company is situated in the local area. If we talk about the disadvantages of green entrepreneurship, expenses. In green entrepreneurship, the other expenses like raw material, technological expenses, machinery, etc. will cost much higher than compared to other products. The expenses for green entrepreneurship are expensive and the product has to be launched with high price in the market. It affects the customers who buy the products in cheap and the best. Insufficient savings. As the expenses are high in green entrepreneurship, they cannot afford much savings in the business. The entrepreneur has to keep his mindset for the expensive business rates in green business. Time factor. Time factor plays a major role in the process of business, but in green business, the process will consume much time in the business. The entrepreneur has to consider that his product should not contain any environmental impact. In ordinary business, the decision-making process will be quite delayed, but in green business, it takes much time to take the decision. Talking about the characteristics of green entrepreneurs. Green entrepreneurship is different from entrepreneurship. The customers need the awareness about the green products and services before they prefer to buy. Generally, many customers do not pay attention about the green products as they have trending options in their mind. But the green entrepreneurs should make the customer understand the benefits of consuming the green products in the business. Many customers think about the green products will cost much to buy, but the green entrepreneurs should make note that they have to encourage the customers that purchasing the green products will give them a positive impact. Green entrepreneurs have to make the business sustain in the market, for which they have to put much efforts to make the business bloom in the market. The distribution of the products and services should reach the customer in a feasible way. As it is green business, the green entrepreneurs have to give more importance to the packaging and transporting the products to another place, and also the wastage of materials should be reduced. Thus, green entrepreneurs have many responsibilities in the career, not only for business but also for the society. Talking about the green market. The application of market orientation to achieve greater environmental and social benefit is known as green market orientation. A green market-oriented company works to keep up with the fast-paced commercial climate in which it operates. Green marketing initiatives are put in place by firms to help reduce the environmental impact of their operations and the goods offered. The first step for an ecologically conscious market-oriented business is to embrace green innovation. Businesses employ green innovation to reduce the waste that contributes to the environmental degradation. Green innovation focuses on the development of environmentally friendly products and methods that can meet the regulatory criteria to safeguard the environment. Businesses can produce green innovations in a variety of ways, including green management innovation, green organizational innovation, green product innovation, and green process innovation. Theoretically, the current study would give shreds of evidences for the mechanism of sustainability and entrepreneurship of the impact that green market orientation has on business success. Talking about the sustainable development. Long-term sustainable development is connected to growth and development, both related to economy and human development. The development of non-renewable and restricted resources while preserving them is the essence of sustainable development. Sustainable development is a process that offers a nice future for those who will follow in the future in which resources and living conditions are abundant enough to meet the human requirements. Sustainable development is the method of bringing people and the environment together in harmony. Discovering ways to use resources, directing investments, improving the availability of technologies, and implementing institutional changes that are adaptable to the current and future needs. Now let's have a look on the brief profile of green entrepreneurs in India. Entrepreneur is an individual who starts and runs a business with limited resources and planning and is responsible for all the risks and rewards of his/her business venture. Many entrepreneurs have concern towards the environment, and their inner conscience has led them to take a step forward towards social issues present in the society. Here are some examples of green entrepreneurs who excel in their respective field and have provided their contribution in making our environment clean. Rajaram Tripathi introduced organic herbal farming. Mr. Tripathi realized that wasteful expenditure on pesticides and fertilizers has led to increase in the deaths of farmers. With the use of cow dung and leaves, organic fertilizers were made. He introduced Ma Danteshwari herbal products in Kondagaon district of Chhattisgarh. Bio-waste generated power has also been used in farms. With the help of his ventures, livelihood has been provided to approximately 200 tribal families. Annual turnover is of Rs 20 crores from herbal food supplements. Eco-friendly bird houses started by Damji Prajapati. In order to create awareness to save the natural habitats of birds from a decade, Mr. Prajapati is building earthen bird houses in Ahmedabad. He is receiving orders from real estate developers. Natural Khadi by Mini Varke Shibu. Miss Mini runs MNIC retail store in Bangalore along with her husband. USP of their business is the usage of vegetable dyes. Motto of their business is to initiate young users towards eco-friendly clothing and the value of our rich heritage in fabric. Wealth from Waste by Anupam Jalote. Business idea of Anupam is to produce organic manure which is being sold under the brand name of Green Oil Karishma. At small scale, the company is trying to build a power plant of 1 megawatt which will then be connected to the national grid in Samode village near Jaipur. His plant will also produce gobar gas that would use waste to produce biomethane through anaerobic digestion. Electricity is produced from cattle and elephant dung, rotten fruits and vegetables, and other organic farming wastes. Biotech bags by T.S. Shankar. In 2010, Mr. Shankar, along with his friends, set up venture of biotech bags with an investment of Rs 1 crore to make biodegradable bags. Eco-friendly resort by Shrey and Sudeep. Shrey and Sudeep are siblings that are running Tree Houses Resort in Jaipur. They also launched an aviary eco spa at the Tree House Resort. This provides home to 250 species of birds. Rainwater harvesting has also been done by them. With the help of their initiative, there has been an increase in groundwater from 250 feet to 400 feet at the resort in just 7 years. Clay cooling by Mansuklal Raghavji Bhai Prajapati. In 2002, Mitti Cool Fridge, a clay refrigerator, was launched by Mr. Prajapati for the common man. Electricity is not used in running such kind of refrigerator, and it helps keeping perishable items cool and fresh for almost 24 hours. Now, talking about Indian startups and projects that are helping the country to go green. Digital Green Multimedia Solutions for Rural Education. Digital Green is a non-profit organization where social organizations and technology bring together to improve agriculture, health, and nutrition. In order to share knowledge using videos, they had their partnership with local, public, private, and civil organizations. Waste Venture Waste Management. Nutrient-rich organic compost is produced from 90% of waste from the dump site. In 2011, Delhi-based startup was launched, which had 44 projects lined up this year. Encache, collecting waste in exchange of cash. In selected areas of Bangalore city, Encache collects scrap waste for cash. They also have launched an app making it easy for the users to request for the pickup. Fourth Partner Energy for making solar energy accessible was founded by Vivek Subramaniam, Saif Durajiwala, and Vikas Saluguti. They joined hands to build rooftop solar projects for commercial, industrial, and residential clients. Banyan Nation, founded by Mani Bijepe, for recycling the plastics. He believes that we have come a long way on the engineering front and are now adding performance enhancers to the recycled plastic in order to ensure that the recycled plastic has a greater life cycle. They run recycled plastic bag manufacturing unit at Patancheru in Hyderabad. They collect plastic waste from industries and recycle them for further use in the industry. With this, we will conclude today's lecture. Thank you.